Hey YouTubers, I just want to preface this video by saying this is something that will never ever probably ever happen in Dragon Ball Super, any basically Dragon Ball spinoff or anything. But personally, it's something I would actually like to happen. And what these videos really are, honestly, when you break these videos down, they're just me fanboying out, doing my own weird fan fiction of stuff I'd like to see and situations, transformations, characters, or whatever, what have you, be put into some kind of context when it comes to Dragon Ball Super or any iteration of Dragon Ball Super that we get sometime in the future, and just all the really cool stuff they can do. One of the things that Dragon Ball Super really brings to the table, in my opinion, is it takes concepts from all the other situations or stuff from the Dragon Ball universe, all the extended universe stuff, the games, the movies, and everything else, and it gives it to us in, I guess, ways that we want it, like we didn't know we wanted for the most part. I mean, getting Trunks back, getting an evil version of Goku was better than anyone ever thought it could be. Now with Kale, we're getting basically a female Broly type character. It's one of these things that we really love to see, and it just throws us for a loop. It's not stuff that we ever thought we'd actually get to see in any canonized version of the show. And continuity canon with Dragon Ball is said with air quotes, and you just really have to take it as it is. And I understand that there's people who disagree violently with what is canon, what is not, and how things kind of interact. But I'm just going to say, like I said, it's just something that I want everyone to basically know, that I don't necessarily think this is going to happen. It's just something I would think would be really kind of cool. So with that being said, I want Gine, Goku's mother, to basically be introduced in Dragon Ball Super in some way, shape, or form. And one of the cool ways I think they could possibly do this, and I understand, I don't expect her to be a character in this situation. I don't expect her to have any real impact on the show. I just think it would be pretty cool. So if you guys remember, with the Jocko, the Galactic Patrolman manga that was released, the collection, they had basically a spin-off story, which was, I guess, Akira Toriyama's version of Goku's origin. So it's a little bit different than with a Toei-produced television series or television special, Bardock, the father of Goku, and he kind of imagined it in a different way with Dragon Ball Minus. And one of the things he did is he not only kind of explained that, yeah, the Saiyans had a sparse race, they weren't always home, the women stayed home, and Gine and Bardock had this special relationship. But one of the cool things they actually did there was they, I guess, explained or showcased someone like Goku as more of an infant than he was a baby at the point. I mean, it looks like he was fairly conscious of like what was going on, and he was saddened by the fact that he had to leave his parents or they left him. It's very Superman-esque, but I really would like to see that, considering now, considering for most of the people in this community, this fandom, the word of Akira Toriyama is sacrosanct, and that is officially quote-unquote canon. And considering the fact that in that version of the story, Goku probably might have had some semblance of memory before he hit his head, or any of that, before any of that happened, he might have some semblance of memory of exactly what was going on or something like that. So as we approach the Tournament of Power, I want everyone to think about that. As we approach the Tournament of Power, one of the things I think would be really cool is we have to introduce a lot of people to a lot of different unique abilities. And one of the cool abilities I think that they could introduce is someone who, instead of actually fighting or anything, because this is more strategy based, he distracts people with visions of the past, or I guess kind of invades their memories and their minds and brings back terrible memories from everything that happened in their past and everything, and distracts them, people, situations, and all this other stuff, to basically create living nightmares for these people, and that's what hurts them. Like, they hurt themselves in that situation. And one of the cool things I think they could do with that is, say if that guy actually exists in this tournament, or somewhere down the line in Dragon Ball Super. It doesn't necessarily need to be in the Tournament of Power. I'm just saying that's where we're coming at. It would be kind of interesting to basically have something of that ilk be a catalyst for bringing someone like Gine back. So he does this to Goku. Obviously, you have to do it to Goku. And that's what brings or triggers these memories of his mother back to him, and we get to see how she how she actually lived her life, and you get to actually see her animated, and maybe even bring back Bardock as well would be something pretty interesting or rather cool in my opinion. So I'm not necessarily sure how much more you do with it. I don't necessarily how you would twist it and turn it to make her not only like a caring figure, but also more of an antagonizing force for Goku and what he has to deal with. But I really think that that's an interesting concept, taking someone who, you know, is supposed to be like a motherly caring figure. Not that Goku has ever really cared about that, obviously. He does care about family, but I don't think he really would care about Gine unless someone actually used a power or something to make him not only remember but also care and feel that kind of safety and everything. But I really think that would be kind of interesting, using someone's own thoughts and memories and nightmares to attack them instead of actually physically attacking them. I mean, you could also get some really cool fight scenes in there as well, but that's just a thought. I mean, tell me what you think about that in the comment section below. I really would like to see her brought into the anime at some level in some way, but I don't necessarily think it's ever going to happen. It's just something we have to live with. So guys, what do y'all think about that? Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video out to all your friends if you think that they would like it. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to catch you on the next video. Bye.